there's been a fair amount of number crunching going on, and at this time I would entertain a motion.
Mr. President,
Councilor Alice.
I'd like to make a motion to make the town appropriation of $18,659,159.
Could you repeat the number once more, please?
$18,659,159.
Motion by Councilor Alves to make a local appropriation of $18,659,159. Is there a second? Am I hearing a second? Is there a second?
Mr. President.
Councilor Yazbek.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we continue this meeting to next Monday night, that we investigate in the meantime whether or not we can increase the budget item for the $50,000 in the real estate divisions, and that we also revisit on Monday night the full funding of capital from operating, with maybe a compromise being half coming from operating and half coming from lease purchase, so that we don't go the full 180 degrees with the philosophy. It would free up, those two line items would free up another $240,000 if we can all agree on that. And I think we need to let the dust settle for a week and make sure that the finance director reruns the numbers, because they've been all over the place tonight. I'm not speaking for her, but I would imagine she would be more comfortable with that. And then the other thing is I really don't feel like rushing through a water or a sewer budget, given some of the issues that we have over there. So that's the reason for my motion to continue the meeting to next Monday night.
Motion by Councilor Yazbek. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Zawinski. Discussion.
If I may, I know that there is a meeting here next Monday night of the Athletics Association.
Middle school.
I'll just speak and say my preference is that we act tonight.
You had a motion on the floor.
Fail for a lack of a second.
Well, I second. Oh.
You seconded,
No, she's talking about Councilor Alves' motion? It failed for a lack of a
there was no
second.
second. Anybody else want to weigh in, comment? On the council? Sorry.
So we had a venue.
Well, we need to approve it, and then we need to bend it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to
Well, we don't know if we're going to continue, it hasn't been voted.
vote. Yeah.
Okay, so there's been a motion, it's been seconded, we've had discussion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, but ask for a roll call vote.
Ms. Alves?
Voting to continue the meeting to next week.
Yes. Mr. McGee?
Yes.
Mr. Yazbek?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
No, motion carries. So this will be, this portion of the budget will be continued to Monday, June 23rd.
Yeah, and that's stated, Mr. President. I think we gotta, I think each councilor needs to consider whether or not they'd like to compromise a little bit on the lease purchase, maybe put half of it in operating, half of it in capital. And also, the finance director will run her numbers, and we're looking to see if we can bump up, maybe we'll get an updated number on the real estate transfer to see if we can bump up that line item by another $50,000.
Do you want me to update the whole revenue as of?
Well, yeah, well, if you get new information, then you should.
Okay, so I guess what I want to be clear is did we just motion to continue the entire rest of the meeting to Monday? We're not going to do anything further. Right, is that everyone's understanding? Okay. So then I guess this time I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Moved by Councilor Alves, is there a second? Second. Second by Councilor McGee. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed?